Gather round, I'll spin ye all a yarn. Shut up, what were you raised inside a barn? A tale of romance fuckery, where we fly flags are gender free. Buckle up and off we go, the start of our gay pirate show.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our gay pirate show in our new primetime slot of 8 p.m. Central. I'm Vivian, the genderless pirate, and this is
Fiona, the flag flyer.
yes, amazing. And joining us as always is Sky Pirate Val. How are you?
Hello, I am great. I am so proud that we're all at prime time today. How cool.
Yes. How cool. How very fun. Great. We're all here. I am feeling a little discombobulated. I'm moving, a little personal in the Twitch, but I'm excited to be inside this pirate Twitch ship.
Yeah. We're all just compobulated. There's a lot happening.
Yeah.
Before we get into it, you're watching the Trident Network. Hi.
Yeah, go off.
I actually don't have it memorized, but this is what I'll say. There's 3 prongs, get it? Trident. There's podcasts, there's YouTube content, there's Twitch content. That's 3 prongs. The Trident Network. I know, I did it.
That was perfect.
Follow,
hang
out.
And also, before we get into the episode, obviously we're watching Our Flag Means Death.
Yeah.
Last week's episode, we had to go find some oranges.
Yeah, we went to Florida, the Florida episode.
It was a Florida episode. We got to see a little bit of Jim's history. Alawande and Jim, a little kiss. They got a little closer.
Yeah.
Jim decided they need to stay and finish out their personal vendettas before going back on the pirate ship. We saw, obviously, Steed and our dear Blackbeard getting a little bit cozier, comfortable, giggling, talking about having a snake grill.
Yeah, a snake chain restaurant.
Yeah, we got some oranges. People survived. The Swede lost some teeth.
Yeah.
And the English are plotting against our dear pirates.
Because they were almost a little too happy, our dear pirate friends.
Yeah, they were having too good of a time.
Yeah.
So now we've got to throw a little bit of a wrench.
We got to mess with it a little bit. And that was beautiful. That brings us up to tonight's episode.
That's exactly right. So if you want to load up your HBO Go apps, I don't know how you want to, whatever apps, your pages. We are on episode 8 and we are at 59 seconds in.
Yep. Okay, cool.
So make sure you're loaded up. Also, what are y'all drinking tonight?
I was gonna say
Pedialyte.
Pedialyte.
Is it real Pedialyte?
It is actually real Pedialyte. The place we're is back to name brand.
That's amazing.
I'm drinking just water, just ice water.
Wow, good for you. Go for you. Get your water.
Same. I'm also drinking water. It's over there. I'm drinking Evian water.
Ooh. Wait, is it really Evian or is it just water in an Evian bottle?
Oh, yeah, like last time. No, this time it really is Evian. I just went to the pharmacy. So I had to pick up a fresh, real bottle of fresh water.
Nice.
Great. So we're all hydrated. We're trying to stay hydrated, and we're here to watch the pirates on some hydration.
All right.
On some hydration.
Also, my skin is hydrated.
Your skin looks really good. I didn't say it before, but I was thinking, I was like, dang, she's got the ice glass skin going.
Yeah, it's because I just did my skincare before this because I needed to.
That's amazing.
My God. I'm obsessed.
Get moisturized so you don't have to stay moisturized so you don't have to get moisturized.
Exactly. And you too can look like as young as Fiona for the rest of your life.
Yeah, don't hate people, eat food, and you do your skincare.
Do your skincare. And speaking to people who aren't doing skincare, these pirates.
Oh, we can't do it.
They're
Don't
not
have the
doing it.
opportunity.
Should we count down?
Let's do it. Ready?
Let's go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Right.
Loves it.
Okay, can you hear it a little bit?
I can.
Yes.
That's perfect. Oh, this little episode.
Oh.
It opens with Olawande being so sad. So sad. And he's so cute. He's so good at being sad.
He's just cute. Period.
He is cute in general. Big fan of Samson Ko.
There's
Also, is
sleepover happening.
Roach holding onions?
Yeah.
Yes, he is. He's just sleeping in the back.
This needs halfway in a barrel.
Yeah. And Lucius and Black Pete like cuddling.
I love the on deck sleepover. This is so cute.
Yeah. Big slumber party vibes for sure. And then everyone just ignoring Buttons like fully naked.
Yeah.
But to me, I get this. This is the most primal instinct we all have.
No. He talks about moon baths, and I'm like, honestly, same. I want to so badly, but I have neighbors. But I would stand out naked in the moonlight if I wouldn't get arrested. So I gotta go to the woods.
Yeah, it was acceptable. Dear God.
Instantly annoyed.
Yeah, it's really annoying. In the best way. Like, Will Arnett, like, these are all compliments because I'm sure you're listening. But you are, like, what Val said, I'm going to put the words in your mouth. You just want to punch him in the face immediately.
He has that quality.
Yeah.
Has that quality is very annoying. Also, his wig in this episode is unreal.
The wig, mustache, the, like, light Native American cultural appropriation.
Yes, that's right.
You're like, we all know who this guy is. He's still at a truck stop to this day.
Oh, yeah.
With the same hair and mustache.
Exactly.
Also,
And shooting the bottle. What?
we've all had a friend like Calico Jack.
Yeah.
Oh,
We've all
yeah.
had the one who, like, brings
Try
out
hard.
the worst.
Yeah.
The worst in us.
And they're try hard. Yeah.
Try hard, yes.
That was a good point. Yeah, it brings out the worst, even though you've tried to grow past.
Yeah, you like cannot hang out with them because you will get wrapped up in goofing and doofing in the worst way.
Right.
Yeah. I love Steed also being like, oh, well, those are my cans. Like, now he knows finally what they sound like.
Yes, he like knows.
What's going on?
My face the whole time Calico Jack is doing anything is just I'm in awe but so scared.
All his terrible rings.
Yeah, and it's like, are those shark teeth necklace? Like, he just looks like he is like from like a zoo gift shop. Like,
He
and
was.
yeah, Key West. Okay, so yes, this is a big debate. Is everyone does say it's not a debate. I'm making a debate, but the fandom pretty much universally feels like he's from Florida, Calico Jack, and I am gonna enter into the discussion Indiana. I don't know if Indiana was born at the time, but he has Indiana energy to me so hard.
His hair needs to be shorter, and he wouldn't be so sun.
But yeah, because he's out at sea.
I'm just saying, I don't get Indiana as much as I get like Key Largo, Key West.
Yeah,
Key Largo.
I'm not gonna. I went to Indiana University, so I'm pretty familiar with Indianians or Hoosiers. And I don't know if he's giving me Indiana vibes. I kind of agree. Like, Indiana folk are very buttoned up. They're like Mike Pence. Like, they're very like
fair.
You know.
I think crew cut. I'm like,
Yeah.
where's the like?
Yes. Even the ones that are from like the South, where they have like an accent, they still have that same like tight, you know, like very like obstructing who they actually are kind of people.
Yeah, like Pete Buttigieg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like a healthier manifestation of that, but that's still, yes, the vibe. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, fair. I concede that Calico Jack is from Florida.
Alawanda is very depressed. Jim's gone.
Yeah, I love that he's depressed, drinking over the side of the boat. Like he just
Everyone's fighting
vibing.
over his room because he can't sleep in there anymore.
Yeah. And then Buttons being like, sorry that Jim died. And he's like, what?
Yeah.
How did they die?
Yeah, like, what are you talking about? And he has so much conversation with Carl, too.
This is such a fun moment.
It has one of my favorite lines. When Jim is like, God's not a fan. I'm like, ugh, iconic. Thank you. Beautiful. Perfect.
One of them I thought was pretty
And just a silly little Fred Armisen last by cameo.
Mm-hmm.
He was available for this shoot.
Yeah.
He's in like several episodes. Yeah.
I wasn't even hungry.
Did you double cross anyone? Maybe left them to die at the hands of the Spanish?
What?
What? This.
That's not a fan.
Taking off the beard and hood.
Yeah.
Ocean. That's a drag king.
Mm-hmm. This whole, I know this was very intentional, but like the mapping of like the wife or like the new girlfriend meeting like an old pal who's just like the absolute worst, and them trying so badly to just like make it work. It like hit me hard. It's not even like I've ever had that experience per se, but like
no, but like a really toxic ex comes in, you like
got stabbed.
You get it.
Yeah.
It's cringe.
And like Steed is just trying so hard to be just like welcoming and nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a wild.
Is a host.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just still like,
And that like secondhand embarrassment you get where you're like, this is who you were.
yeah, exactly. Like, and then like right now, like him, Calico Jack laughing about Blackbeard torching a ship of people and their skin was melting.
Even Blackbeard's like, wait.
And something that is interesting is Calico Jack has all these burns all over him. And he does talk about like saving Blackbeard's life at one point, and I kind of do agree, think that maybe Blackbeard was gonna kill himself on this ship and burn himself down with it, and Calico Jack saved them both. Why does he have burns?
Yeah.
I guess why not?
I was thinking about that too, though. I did notice it. I mean, why go to the lengths of like giving him full thickness burns on his like entire arm?
Yeah.
Exactly. And also like still clearly madly in love with him because like he comes searching for him. He just showed up at the ship.
Yeah.
We're not gonna talk about like, how did you find me?
Yeah. Exactly. The GPS system these pirates have
this entire episode is a Mercury retrograde.
Yeah.
Your past coming to like haunt you.
Has anyone who's in the chat ever had a bad ex show up, or their partner's bad ex show up?
Talk about it. I definitely, when I was like in my straight era, every guy has a friend like this.
Oh,
well, every guy I dated.
No.
Every guy.
Yeah.
Every single guy. But they do, like, oh my God, they're just always around, and you're like, why do you drink so much whiskey?
Oh, the whiskey.
The whiskey. That moment with the whippies when Calico Jack whips Blackbeard's balls was improvised. Taika Waititi improvised the whip my balls, and then the stuntman just like did it really quick. And they kept it in. So he really, it's all real.
Damn.
Yeah,
I love this plot too. David Jenkins said that when they were writing, they were just like writing this episode on set while filming episode like 4 and 5. And that they were like, we just need a C plot. I don't know, just have them be like obsessed with becoming room people.
It kind of has that same energy of like planning the restaurant in the last episode where they're just like diagramming out their room.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like the workplace comedy, like office kind of vibe where sometimes things just are mundane life and it's still so funny.
Totally.
Man, they were trying to save my life. Whoa.
Yeah, then he's like, oh, they saved your life? Calico Jack and his shark teeth?
Come on, tell us. We're actually not too far from here.
I think it is interesting that the other pirates also like look up to Calico Jack because Calico Jack's flag historically is the pirate flag that is like used everywhere today, like that we commonly know as the pirate's flag. So I feel like maybe he's a little infamous as well.
Well, he's good at making crap up about himself or inflating himself.
Yeah,
so that makes sense, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of
also just costuming like the outfits compared to Steve. Look at how nice Steve looks.
Yes. And Calico Jack's just in like a brown sack. And like the braid, like I don't know.
Diamonds happened this year.
It's also very Western. That he just keeps getting mutinied.
Yeah, it's like that's on you, bro.
Yeah.
It was a pretty bitchy question.
Well, that was a pretty bitchy question. Iconic.
Come on. Yeah, it's okay, CJ. I'm sure there wasn't.
CJ!
Anchor around your leg and throw you overboard. It feels pretty personal. Oh, how could I have known his crew mutinied? I mean, in hindsight, I probably could have guessed.
He's so sassy.
Yeah.
And I do love Blackbeard being like, you two actually have a lot in common because it's like clearly you guys both are super dramatic.
Yeah.
And they both love him.
Yeah.
Well, if he's a friend of yours, I'm sure there's something in there I'll like.
Oh.
I'm sure there's something in there I'll like.
Like, Steve is trying.
Yeah. Steve, I feel like Steve's been trying a lot. Like in the last episode too. Like he's just doing anything he can to like keep the guy around. It's so cute and sad.
Somewhere fun? I don't know. Maybe. Don't make a bother for me. Come on.
His mustache.
Honestly, this wig.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been to Blind Man's Cove in years.
Well, Blind Man's Cove it is.
Oh, thanks. Oh.
And he calls him Steve, right? I think he's about to.
Yeah. Just like purposefully being a dick.
Steve.
Yeah.
What is?
It's Steve. What is?
He's so good.
Time for an extra walk.
I wonder what he is like in real life because he is so good at being like just a jackass.
If you listen to his podcast, I think he's actually really, really, really nice. And
yeah,
he
would make sense.
Always presents as the like kind of douchey guy, but he is actually really kind. He and Sean Jack from Will and Grace, they're best friends. Sean Hayes. They like travel together. They like they're like really close friends.
Fascinating to me.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I forgot to say, make sure you clear the ship.
Do you want me to say something?
Yeah, I was like, you always had the theory that Will Arnett is gay.
I know. I just was like, should I not say that on this?
I know.
Someone sees it and like is offended by that. But I do think that Will Arnett is gay and not out publicly. And I feel like this role, like for me, I like. I was like throwing a pillow in my room. I was like, "Come on!" I was like, "He's gay."
What makes you think he's gay?
He just plays a lot of characters, or not a lot, but this is the third character he plays that is a very like high profile, like either gay or closeted character. Like on 30 Rock, Devin is gay, and Job have become gay in like the later seasons. And then there's some things that Amy Poehler said in her book about their divorce that just made me feel like she said their divorce was okay. Sorry, everyone's getting the tea. Please, if anyone sees this,
it's publicly in the book.
Don't be mad at me. But she said it in the book. Yeah, it's public. She said that their marriage ended because of a deep betrayal that she didn't want to say publicly because it would like ruin their careers.
Wow.
And that came out like at the time when like people were not like open. So I just think that he is.
I mean, that's definitely possible.
I'm like, good, go off. And then being in this is like, Taika Waititi said in an interview that every single person on the show, he's like, we're all on the spectrum of queer.
Right.
Like, just everybody is. So good for them.
I think that's like the greatest gift of this show is especially for like men or male presenting people. Like, it's very like freeing, right? Because I feel like they're the most restricted people in society about like expressing their queerness. And I totally agree that everybody's a little bit queer. So.
Exactly. And this show like fills in a gap for sure. I feel like in a lot of like modern media, we're only allowed to see like a femme gay man. Like
right.
These guys, like I'll do skew another way. Like even this one, he's like, y'all buggering each other. Like very bro. He's also just to bring some levity. He's peeing right now and not holding his penis.
I know.
Love who you are, Calico Jackson. It doesn't matter what y'all do.
That right there, we all almost missed it.
What do you say?
It said, Blackie and I have had our dalliances.
Yeah. He's like, so think about that.
Love that. Ed's past is Ed's business. And I'm like,
and he's mad he calls him Ed.
Calling him that.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps he's not the Blackie you knew.
Ooh.
This.
Maybe you don't know him at all.
Oops. Pissed on your boot. Iconic.
It's so mean.
It is. He's so good at being mean.
Yeah. Also, Steed's outfit is still, it's so good. This like embroidery.
Yeah. Matching his hair, kind of. And I love that his jacket's off, but his shirt's black underneath.
Oh, it's going to be a blast.
He's slipping back into his old ways, Blackbeard.
I don't like to drink till I puke or get pelted with coconuts.
Mm-hmm.
Making a turtle fight a crab?
Yeah.
They also, for that turtle and the crab scene, they couldn't build a robot turtle that would work right, so they had to use a real turtle actor. And like, I was watching a video of them trying to figure out the nicest way to like secure a knife on a real turtle's back.
Right.
Oh, come on, man.
Turtles work hard.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I love turtles.
I never have noticed that Calico Jack is bleeding after he
nailed him right in the face.
Full blood.
I'm proud of Steed for standing up for himself in that moment.
Yeah, me too.
Emptiness I felt when I lost
It was awesome. Yeah, they've like, he thought that they were like moved on from that. I feel like he thought like
You live like that.
Blackbeard had changed a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be.
Also, this is fun where they like almost kill each other and now they're like hanging out.
Yeah.
I love it.
Their fight scene was great. Sorry to pass over it.
I know we were really diving into the Will
That's when the knife pops out of her wooden hand.
Yeah, that we were talking about. I think like last time maybe.
Yeah.
And this is when she said how did she say she's 25 or something?
Yeah, she said she's 25.
All the revenge.
Good.
Hate ages you.
Yeah.
It does. What did I say earlier? What did I say? I said be nice to people, eat food, and do your skincare.
That's it. That's all you need to do. And Izzy also historically is the youngest one, but I feel like that's also why he looks so old. It's because he's so he's full of hate.
Yeah, and you already got this one over here.
At first, when I first watched this conversation, I thought like Spanish Jackie was tricking them, but I think that they're being genuine.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I think they really do think all those dudes are dead. The sleep cap.
I love the sleep cap. I gotta get a sleep cap.
You gotta get a sleep cap.
Get a sleep cap. They're really hard to find because it's not real anymore.
Yeah, it's nothing. Oh my god. Oluwande's little face with the whip.
I see you can't take
And
that.
they've been drinking all day, so they're
Right.
like wasted, hammered.
It's just like the worst combination. You're going to-
And you know, of a bit of respect, some of us
Yeah.
are trying to bask in moon glow.
Yeah.
Sorry, Buttons.
Yelling with his whole chest.
Yes.
It's been a day.
No one's going to sleep. King Coconut says,
Oh no.
there we go.
They're all silent.
Hey,
Weed going, ah! Yes,
It's not funny.
it's not funny. But I will say
Oops.
somebody had to die. Somebody had to die on the show. And I don't want it to be any of the people.
And just how instantly respectful everybody is. Like,
Yeah.
Ah.
They used a real taxidermy dead bird.
Did they really?
My whip.
They said it was like,
Yeah, I saw that.
it
right?
either, like the cast thought it was real. It looked so realistic.
Or an hour.
So they said it was real in an interview, but I'm also like, movie magic, would they do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
honestly,
It's so
yeah,
relatable.
we gotta throw hexes on people who do really foul things.
Yeah. Who do foul things.
Foul. I'd love to throw a hex on somebody.
So the actors behind him all said that, like, so that's the Swede Black Pete and Samba who plays Roach, also that this was the hardest scene for them to film because they had to look really sad, but every time this Buttons was screaming Hexapony, his butt cheeks would like clench in and out. And so they were all like weird, like trying not, you know, to like cackle because they were crying, but his little butt is like, I Hexapony.
Yes.
And him
I
and
mean, you can see he's using his whole body to do this performance.
that's an actor.
It is an actor.
Come on, guys. You don't want to stick around with this fuck, do you?
Oh,
Wow.
that line delivery is so good. This fop and the way he like sticks his
Yeah.
Yeah, you can save my life. You don't get to like use that. Over.
Yeah, you don't get to like dictate my life, is what I wish Blackbeard would say, but this is sad.
Well, you know that expression that you end up with who you think you deserve? I think that's
Yeah.
what this is.
Yeah. That's so real.
You're always going to realize what I am.
My cat's here now. Okay.
Oh, I love you, baby cat.
Say hi.
Hi.
I love you, baby cat.
Take care, man.
She's
Say
so,
hi.
Is she watching the show?
Yeah.
We're really grafted in.
She loves TV. And he looks genuinely so sad. He's crying, little
Yeah,
Steve.
it's sad. I would be heartbroken.
Yeah. Your bestie left you. Your bestie. I just say that because I don't think Steed is like fully comprehending that it's a crush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's just like, I really like being on this person and I don't want to stop.
It's just that we
Yeah.
really let it guess. Yeah.
And then Kiki, like saying they don't have room for Oluwande.
He's being so vulnerable. They're like, no.
Get out.
Oh, no, that's our neck.
That's our neck.
The neck is only for sitting.
Have fun in the nook.
Sorry, keep it down out there.
Sorry.
They keep it down out there. Face down on the beach.
What are you doing?
When you've just realized you've made the wrong choice.
Does that even work?
Because also going from Steed to like basically making you breakfast in bed every day to like this dude whipping the ocean.
Yeah. You're like, God.
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro, we're binge drinking. That's all this has been.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize I had an audience with the fucking Pope.
So,
You're already drinking.
this is my favorite
Now he's got
part of the
signals for his
episode.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well, no, I just like this section of the episode.
I agree completely. This whole moment,
my mind. It's not got
the fact that Oluwande slept in his room and he didn't think anything of it.
No,
He's looking at me.
He did not care.
Got nice hair.
he's got nice
Got
hair.
nice hair.
His moustache.
Olo one day going, "You've got nice hair." Like what?
And then Lucius being everybody's best friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love Lucius.
You look awful. Last night. Regret giving the room away. I'm drinking 2 bottles.
You regret giving the room away. Iconic speech patterns.
Just been going on all night. No breaks.
Mixed well with booze. My
You do a little dance.
Yeah.
A good dancer. Morning, Captain.
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's so funny.
No. 1, 2, 3. And that's me. Hello.
That's me.
How outraged he looks, and then it cuts back to him, like back looking.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think this is more of a spat or a rupture with Blackbeard?
I screamed when he said rupture.
Yeah.
Because the first time I ever heard it in that context was like from my therapist.
Well,
A spat or a rupture.
fantastic at breakups.
I love this.
My
This
favorite.
is a we are never, ever, ever getting back
Oh, yeah.
together.
I got it.
All of it.
You're
Featuring
stuck.
Taylor Swift.
Obvious boy, I've used it before.
I've used it before.
It's not a care package.
Oh, it's so good.
Joe, he really liked you.
I like Lucius being like the one who, like, the only one who can be like straight up.
Yep. I mean, he's the most like healthy when it comes to relationships out of everybody.
Yeah, that's really true.
Oh, man.
Another moment where they nail crying. This is exactly how I cried after my cat passed. Or any pet. It's so sad. Oh my god, baby cat, no.
I love you, baby cat.
Yeah. It's okay.
I love you.
We love you.
Baby cat's sad too.
Yeah, it's sad.
I love how he
I
calls
love Olivia.
Yeah, Livy.
I've some hard news, Libby.
Well, to let you all know, we'll be holding a burial at sea for Carl. Understandably,
This outfit is
Buttons is-
perfection.
Yeah. I wish God had taken me instead.
Yeah.
rather audibly upset.
Rather
And
audibly.
related,
Yeah, it's so funny.
Blackbeard will no longer be sailing with us. What? It's a big one, I know.
Yes.
It's a big one.
Full decision, which I initiated first.
Yeah.
Back to being captain by you. Oh my God.
Trying to get ahead of it.
I'm not being a git by wanting clarity.
I'm not being a dick while wanting clarity when the staff meeting isn't going bad.
Yes.
There's no change there. Right, but what if some of us are so more as Blackbeard's employees?
Yeah. Read the room.
Yeah, it's like, shut up. And now where are they going on this tiny date?
And you, if you ask me, when I heard that you checked up with him, I said,
I guess we're about to find out.
did you hear that? You didn't just happen upon us, did you, Jack?
Yeah.
Long enough. The old Blackbeard would have seen me coming a mile away. Now, Busy Hand sent me. Spanish Jackie sends her regards as well. Is he out? No. He sold the beat out.
Blackbeard having a breakdown in his brain.
The English showed up. The English? That's when? I can't remember exactly when.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly.
I know it's tough.
It's like right there. How did you all miss? Because you were so distracted with the breakup.
Like you less.
Yeah, and the drinking.
Before.
Well, I think that because Calico Jack knew he had to get Blackbeard out of there, I feel like he killed Carl on purpose, upsetting Buttons, so then Buttons wouldn't see the ships coming. Because every other time this whole show, Buttons has spotted ships like days away.
I figured you were.
But now the English are all up on them.
Wow.
The distinguishing feature is that it's impossible to make an escape. Yes.
Warrenhill's favorite place for an ambush.
Yeah. Man. Took you long enough.
When he says "took you long enough," it's like so like ooh creepy.
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. So where to? I was thinking maybe Republic of Pirates.
Throwing the oar.
He's real mature. What are you doing? Maybe you'll make it out of here before they open fire. Well, that was our only oar. Fuck you, Jack! He's my friend!
Diving into the water in full leather.
Truly with like a gun on holster.
He's your friend!
Yeah, he would have sunk right to the bottom.
We're all just at various stages of fucking each other over!
This full Western moment between him and Olivia. Livy.
But it's about your little bird friend.
Is this about your little bird friend? Like,
Yes.
he's so dirty.
Snuggles.
I love all their eyes. It's just so good.
Get lost! Nobody messes with Calico Jack! Yeah! Right, Gato! Where I go, living!
Not the unicorn.
I know the unicorn is a loss.
Next one's into the hole. Right.
And now we're about to start the best, most gayest sequence of all time. My opinion.
Where's the white flag?
This is so important.
Better alive than dead.
Better alive than dead, he says.
Come on, do it.
A complete reverse from everything him and Steve have been saying the whole show.
Mhm.
Yes.
They've been like, I don't care if we die. And now they're like, wait, we love each other. We can't die.
I love this choice of song too.
It's so good. David Jenkins chose it when he was writing the episode. He like wrote the scene to this, and then we'll show the storyboards after. The directors, Bert and Bertie, two women, storyboarded it all out. The Chain by Fleetwood Mac, band of love gone awry. And you see the Swede hiding in the barrel also. And I love Buttons naked. Weeping, I'm weeping.
Oh.
You came back.
So important.
Never left.
His wee! The scream, you gotta scream. And then something is about to happen that was improvised that I think is honestly one of the most important moments of improv in modern American history. The foot touch!
The foot touch.
The foot touch! Also, this episode was written by Alyssa, I'm sorry, I don't remember your last name, and Alex Sherman, who are Alyssa Lane and Alex Sherman. Is that your sound?
Yeah, Fiona, are you good to turn that down?
Yeah, I did.
Sorry, we're like, what's going on? Alyssa Lane and Alex Sherman wrote this episode, and they're a married couple who's also on the writing staff. They wrote a packet together, and that's how I got hired. Okay, so yes, that was amazing. Looking at the storyboard of this scene, the chain, some stuff, you know, like if you've ever been on a film set, like some things they kind of decide how to shoot those shots on location. Other things like this sequence are super planned out because it has to be really precise. To even get an even further layer of film nerd, the way they film a scene like this in slow motion is everything has to be shot in like double time so that it looks like so smooth and cool when it's like slowed down, as we saw. So even the like Joel Fry playing the little guitar for Frenchie was all double timed, them walking backwards. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I love that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I love the moment when he gets like taken out as he's playing guitar.
Yes.
Like it's a really beautiful, like, yeah, just across the screen, like almost like a sweep edit.
Yes. Very sweep edit. Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like I have a pretty large emotional response to this scene and just how they like keep fighting as they're going down, and like Blackbeard coming back because like the captain goes down with the ship and the ship is the crew. Do you guys have any feelings about the last scene?
Listen, it's heavy, but it was also so romantic.
Yeah, it's the happiest. It's like you're obviously worried about their fate, but like it's the happiest that I was the entire episode.
Yeah.
And in like the romance trope of it all, it really falls under the category of like second chance romance of like, I fucked up once before, or like I let my past get in the way.
Yeah.
Now I'm here.
And I came back.
And it's like I never left.
I never left.
Oh, and the little wink.
Yeah, and the like wink. It's like giving what does Mr. Darcy say?
Which time?
Like, which time? When he's like, you've like bewitched me or whatever. I don't know. I just feel like
bewitched me body and soul.
Yeah. It's iconic to me up there with that.
We love iconic. In fact, book recommendations.
Yeah, I want to do some books.
I would feel remiss because the past, like, I don't know, this past week or so when things are sad, I really lean into historical romance. It just makes me happy. Like a mug of hot cocoa. And Lisa Kleypas, has some of the best second chance historical romance out there. And she has one called Again the Magic, which was from a favorite Wallflower series. I love a Wallflower trope, the like shy, quiet one, but it's a second chance where there are different classes. She comes from a very wealthy place. He comes from poverty, kind of like Blackbeard. Yeah, and it's very like he has to make it. Yeah, he messes up once and has to come back into her life and is like, I've actually learned a lot. And she's like, you know what? So have I. But second book, I love this author so much with my whole heart. Her name is Alice Coldbreath, and you can find, she only does ebooks. She's an independent author. You can find them on Kindle, you can download them, whatever, but they are so good. She has a series of medieval historical romance. She has one called Her Bridegroom Bought and Paid For, which is, again, kind of like about a wealthy woman who's like, I want that guy as my husband. He's mysterious. He has one eye. He's scarred. He fought in a war, but he seems, I want that guy. I'm going to marry that guy. Basically, they get married, and he's like, who are you even? Like, what is this? And it's like it's a great back and forth of, one's interested, one's not interested, one's interested, and the other one's not interested. And it's like, now you have to earn my love. It's
beautiful.
Anyway, I love historical romance. It's great. And this is the same category genre.
It is. So check those out if you want to keep the horny historical vibes going.
Yeah, I mean, they're not that horny.
Even though they're not, but they're romantic.
They're romantic.
Yeah,
like,
they're romantic.
like, the spice level is there. It's in the mediums.
Yeah. Because I feel like even this show, the spice level is low, but then like if you just looked at the fanfic and like art from the show, you would think that this show was like porn.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
It's like we want more romance. We want like more specific romance, if you will. And we're like, why are we not going there? We're just gonna make it up ourselves, and I'm gonna draw it.
And I'm gonna draw it. It's like, oh my goodness, y'all are creative. I was watching an interview with Leslie Jones, and she was like, "This show needs to come with like a sexual therapist." She was like, "Some of the stuff I've seen people do online, I'm like, you all are crazy."
And here's the thing: you don't know. You don't know. You don't know what book people are. Nasty little freaks.
Nasty
little freaks, because it's always the quiet ones.
Exactly.
I go by book bimbo. Okay.
It's always the quiet ones with aliases.
Yeah.
Okay, what should we jump into now? Let's do the moments to note, and then we could do behind the scenes at the end.
Cool.
Yes. Moments to note. Him laughing like he's so shocked when Blackbeard is like, he's my friend. And he's like, a friend? What? You've never heard of her. Oh, yeah, this is talking about the bird. Sorry, this picture is not as high quality. But the bird being potentially real. So the cast said that it was so sad. And the guy that played Button said it was like very sad to like hold, because the bird Carl was played by a real life actor bird named Jonathan. So I think it would be sad to go from having like a real bird on the set to like, oh God, this is dead.
You know, they had to keep Jonathan away from this scene.
Yeah, exactly. They said, Jonathan, don't look. Hopefully he was at home eating something, fish. We talked about this a little bit right when it happened, but you buggering each other or what really did this moment undid a lot of toxic masculinity in life, in TV. There is a before and after this moment for me personally, because you really could have read again their Calico Jack and Blackbeard on a different show could have just been like full bros. And also Calico Jack could have never called out like that Steed and Blackbeard have a crush, you know. He could have never brought it up, but that's not this kind of show. We're gonna go there emotionally. I just thought we should all look at how beautiful this picture is. Like, just the composition. He is like, I feel like in this episode, more than any other, he is the lead in the historical romance. Like, he is giving Keira Knightley in every movie she's ever done. Like,
including Pirates.
Including Pirates, exactly. He's giving. Good job, Taika.
It does have that same vibe of when they dressed Keira Knightley in like pirate garb.
Right? With the hair tousled and like, yeah, it's very hot. Just another shot of him looking so cute, so sad. Because also, I don't know. Again, I've said I'm like new to the Taika fandom, but I feel like when people are like, oh, director of Marvel movies, director of like Thor, I wouldn't, and I was like, oh, he's in a pirate movie. I wouldn't expect that he would be playing the part that's like the Keira Knightley stand-in. Yeah, like the romantic, not sweet, but the romantic conflicted lead.
Yeah. I think of him more, I mean, I don't know how most people know him, but like, I knew of his like indie work way before I knew him as like a Marvel person. Like
what?
Jojo Rabbit is one of my favorite movies like ever. But also he did Hunt for the Wilder People was like the first movie I think that kind of got him on the map, and that's like set in New Zealand, and it's like the lead kid is actually in Deadpool 2, but he's like, you know, a Maori like young, you know, kid, and it's all about like his character. So I think like, I don't know. I hope that people are aware of his career outside of him doing Thor.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think like I knew that he made independent films, but I didn't know that they were like what you're saying, like more like emotional. Like,
oh yeah, you gotta watch Jojo Rabbit. Woo.
Yeah, dude. I feel like we've brought it up a couple times, and I'm like, it's time. I need to.
It's incredible, and he's amazing in it. But so are the kids. I mean, it's just a great film. Great film.
Love Taika.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, love this. The Better Alive Than Dead. That they both have something to live for.
He looks like a little boy. He's so excited.
Yeah, he's so happy. And soaking wet again. Like, how strong he would have to be to swim.
And then climb up the side of a ship.
Yeah, like there's no ropes. How do you do that? Good point.
He's Blackbeard.
Yeah. He's Blackbeard. He can do whatever he wants. He's probably there the whole time.
You want to look at behind the scenes?
Yeah. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, yeah. This is a picture from Samba/Roach's perspective when they were doing Yardies. Because he actually had to go up on the mast and jump down, I think. But obviously he didn't like hit the side. But I think he jumped. So small. Oh, this is them coming in, ready to arrest everybody. I love I just love the medium of television. That moment is so dramatic and huge, but it's like just three dudes playing pretend on a boat, like a fake boat. Baby Cat brought us a present. Thank you very much, Baby Cat. Oh my gosh, sorry to the stream. Thank you. Oh my god.
She has to give you the gift.
I know, and I said thank you. I think it's funny that we have to be like thank you. And even then it's still yes, more behind the scenes of like stars. They're just like us. Like film, all your favorite shows are happening basically in warehouses where the most famous actors in the world are sitting on ladders and folding chairs. Because like just beyond Joel Fry's knee, you can see like the circle of cash chairs in the back, and like Reese is just sitting there like, yes, like they're all just working a union job, really.
And acting is like mostly sitting around.
Yeah, it's a lot of sitting, a lot of waiting, and then 5 minutes of like doing your thing. Also, another part of acting is walking really far. This is a picture of the cast when their cars didn't show up at the end of the day to take them from the set to like their trailers, and so then they all had to walk a mile. And this is that moment.
I would throw such a fit. Like, I have to walk a mile.
I would too. I think because you notice Kristen, who plays John, isn't in that because he has something that like prevents him from walking long distances. So he was like, "Get me a golf cart," and there's like a video of him zooming past everyone. Yeah. The day on this beach with Calico Jack was apparently the last day of shooting for like a lot of them in a group, or like at least outside last day. So just cute vibes of them partying with the turtle. As my cat continues to sing the song of our ancestors. And then this is David Jenkins is the man in the romper. And then Bert and Birdie are the two women on either side in the front. And they don't have like a crazy long career before this at all. They like directed like one show and I think a music video together. And those are their little nicknames, which I'm kind of into this whole vibe.
That's the dream. You just like somehow land this kind of thing. Ugh.
Yeah, based on your like visual, like whatever their pitch was. I don't know, like got them here. And it's like your best friend, and y'all have cute nicknames. Let's go.
Perfect.
Love that. I love them. This is like them on like some reality dating show where they're like sent to survive on the beach. Lucius and Black Pete. I included a lot of behind the scenes in this. I didn't realize. Sorry. Where is like Fang and all of them? We don't see them in this at all. Do you think they left with Izzy?
Yeah. Cute.
Oh yeah, this is all from last episode. So cute. Something fun about being on set is sometimes it's really hot and they give you umbrellas. I got one time when I was an extra. I was an extra and it was so hot outside. What a beautiful, fun episode. Oh wait, I forgot too. I have Carl.
Oh, Carl.
What?
You said what? This is like one of the things Fiona was like, you started decorating your room like this show, and I was like, I bought this skeleton bird.
Where did you find that?
A Halloween store.
Oh, of course.
And it was
but R.I.P. Carl, you were
a real
loved.
one.
You were a real one, but if somebody had to die on the show, I'm glad it was you and not a person.
Agreed.
Well, any other wrap-up thoughts?
I love you all.
Love you.
I love you too.
This is always a blast.
Yes.
Oh, always a blast.
We have 2 more episodes left.
Yep.
And we're back to 9 p.m. next week.
Yeah.
Heck yes.
And we will see you there.
Episode 9 next week at 9. 9 at 9.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next week. Have a good night.
Bye.